Never marry a poor man. Hello my dear subscribers. For those who don't know me yet, my name is El Mochko, and I come in this video to give you the reasons why you should never marry a poor man. But before starting the video, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and like the video. My sisters, you should know that chronic poverty can destroy your life. A real man must at least be financially stable before going to ask for your hand. My sisters, don't be fooled by those lazy men who often say God will do and the money will come. Never marry a man who is unemployed or who does not have at least two sources of income. However, you can be in a relationship with a poor and ambitious young man. But never agree to marry him when he's not financially stable yet. By agreeing to marry her, you say yes to poverty, to lack of respect. My sisters, you must know that money plays a major role in marriage. If your spouse does not have one, you will suffer until your death. Because we marry to be happy and not to suffer. I'm not telling you to marry a rich man, but I say marry a financially stable man, who can take good care of you. For a man's duty is to take care of his wife and children. On the nutritional side and on the educational side, I hope you don't want to have a child who doesn't eat well or eats once a day. That's why my sisters, I often tell you not to marry just for love. Other men have since understood this and they never marry just for love or sex. Before marrying a man, analyze the good to know. First, if he really loves you or not. Whether he's a responsible man or not. If it's a man who takes care of his real family or not. Because a man who does not often please his parents either is not financially stable, either is miserly or irresponsible, so will do the same things with you. Generally we find that in the couple, girls are waiting for their spouse to propose marriage. The real question you should normally ask yourself, does this man take care of me and make me happy? Or if your couple is filled with suffering and imbalance. Because marriage is only the continuity of your life that you have in cronyism. Marriage does not change a man. This is why it is necessary to study the man well before agreeing to marry him. Because he can divorce you at 40 and remarry. But you know, 'cause no man would marry a woman already in menopause, or who once got married, or who is a single mother. Even all 50-year-old men will seek to marry 25-year-old girls. So my sisters, be very careful with men. All men are not the same or marriageable, and also it is not because he is rich or is financially stable that he loves you or that he is necessarily responsible. There are men who are miserly and very complicated. That's why in cronyism, man must be allowed to be himself, just by offering yourself to him. Cheaper to see her reactions or her true nature. The true nature of man is revealed when you do everything to him and you offer yourself totally to him. It's not in marriage you will get to know him but in cronyism. And if you notice that you don't like her true nature, you can break up with him. My sisters, it is better to break up in friendship than to break up in marriage. Even if you divorce young while being married, there is always a dirt that will mark your life and repel men from you. A lot of girls say that it's after the wedding that I'm going to do this to my man. Know that this behavior rather will cause the man not to marry you anymore. Because marriage is the continuity of life outside marriage. If you find in cronyism that it's the right one, make him happy. Prove that you're a disciplinarian girl. Who is able to make him happy? You can't say that after marriage that you will respect your man, or arrange his room or even wash his clothes and or make love to her. Before marriage was the responsibility of the parents. And it's the parents who make sure the daughter is respectful, worker, through surveys. And we test the virginity of the girl on her wedding day to approve the marriage. Now marriage is no longer the responsibility of the parents, as in time, or it's the father or the uncle who chooses the woman for the man. Today the DeVurger girls are getting married, which was not possible at the time. If you are girls and you are sure first of all that your boyfriend is the right one, and you refuse to satisfy him sexually and behave like a married woman, he won't marry you. He can do 7 years of relationship with you and marry another girl. My sisters, you must know that your boyfriend, he's your future husband, and that love is not the lottery. It is necessary to analyze the man well to know if it is the good one, and to offer yourself to him so that he brings out his true nature. As long as you don't behave like a married woman in cronyism, your man will also pretend to be a man that he is not in reality. Man is able to praise car and house just and even clothes just to impress you and sleep with you. That's why if you like a man, or do you have the present that it is the good one, seek to really know him, what he actually does for a living and such, so as not to fall on a sectarian, or we'll take you to make the sacrifices. The mistake girls often make is thinking that all flirts want to marry her or good men. Well, my sister, no, today, only in the 100 people who flirt with you, maybe it's a person who really wants to be serious with you. You should know that your choice will follow you. If you don't analyze your man well before taking him, you will suffer in the future. There are some sisters who play mainline by having 4 or 5 friends. My sisters know that most often these 5 friends are friends, and know your game, but pretend to take advantage of you. Sometimes even men say you like money so it's easy with you, and advise their friends to come and flirt with you. Others are not friends, but once he realizes that's what you do, rather form a coalition to sleep with you until the day they find the woman of their life and you wide. My sisters, never play Mechlin with men. Know that your age is limited but full of opportunities. Choose the right man and don't be blinded by sweet talk or false equipment that is loaned most often. Join me in private coaching for more advice. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and share the video. It was Professor L. Mochko.